Hello everyone, I hope you all are safe at home. It's really sad to learn that learning has been disrupted by the coronavirus outbreak in some part of the world. But corona crisis has not dimmed the fervor of Bashamites because we Bashamites always adapt change blended learning methods. Today I am going to teach you how to use Zoom app. Here I'm going to use the mobile app version, and you can download this from your Play Store. Once you download it, click open. Then you will be directed to this page. Here you will get three options: join the meeting, sign up, and sign in. At the bottom of the right corner, click on the blue icon sign in, and then you will be directed to the next page. Here, log in securely by entering your class ID, which is given by the school, and also enter the passcode, and then click on sign in. Now we'll be directed to the home page. To instantly start a Zoom meeting, click the orange tab called New Meeting, and then click on Start Meeting. Once you have started your instant meeting, you can then invite other participants using the meeting control. Now you can see the meeting has begun. Now you can enable and disable your video by clicking on this icon. And if you want to stay muted unless you're talking to reduce the background noise, you can click on mute and then you can unmute yourself. Now let's know some more tools. Click on more, where you'll find so many options. Click on security first. You can log the meeting when you're in meeting, and the next icon is waiting room. If you wish to keep someone in a waiting room, just enable it. And then there are some more icons like hide all the profile pictures. That's very simple, you know already. And the next one is share screen. If you want to allow participants to share the screen, enable it. The next one is allow participant to chat. To ensure that students focus on the lesson at hand, meeting host can disable the chat or chat with host only. The next option is renaming option. You can give rename option to the students if they wish to change their names. And the next one is mute and unmute. You can mute students. Let us see some more interesting tools now. Go back to the previous menu, click on more again. Next, chat, which I already told you. Next, click on meeting settings. This is very important. You can mute anyone upon their entry. And then next option is play, join and leave sound. This one I'll tell you at last. You can show when participants join, show non-video participants. These are very simple tones which anyone can understand easily. Now let's see the most important tool, that is screen sharing. Click the green arrow next to the share screen, select photos, and then you can select any one of the photos from your gallery which you want to use it for the TLM. And if you want to write something on this image, click on the pen. Then you can also erase by clicking on erase. Here what happens, most of the students trouble us by writing something on the screen. So you need to disable the annotate. If you disable the annotate, students won't be able to write anything on the screen. You can change the color. You can use any one of the colors which you want to right on the screen. In the same way, if you want to share any PDF, select on document, device storage. If you have downloaded, click on download, then select any one of the PDFs and then you can share it. Just swipe and you can change the page, and again with the pen you can write anything on the screen. If you want to take highlighter, you can use the highlighter, and you can erase it with the erase icon. Let me remind you about annotation. If someone troubles you by scribbling, disable the annotate option. I hope you understood this. Dear teachers, we can make our class more interesting by sharing the screen. Here we can show any animated videos to the students. We can also show the YouTube videos. For example, let me show you one. Suppose if you wish to teach nouns, just click noun in the search box and then start the video. Then automatically the students will be able to watch your shared video. And then click on stop sharing. Then again you will come back to the same page. Now let me show you another important tool. What is the important tool for teacher? It is obviously board. So here we can also share the white screen and where we can write anything on it. Click on share whiteboard and you can write any important points related to the lesson. For example, any letters or anything you can write, and then you can clear your drawing as well. Of course, every class will have some naughty students who always disturb the class. Now let me show you how to mute participants or mute all. What you have to do is click on participants icon and then click on mute all. You can mute all by enabling it. So during this time what happens, some of the students raise their hands and they want to ask you some questions. So you can unmute them by clicking on their names and then ask them to unmute. Then you can clarify their doubts and again click on their names if you want to mute them again. So in the same way, if you wish to unmute others, the same thing you have to do. Click on their names, ask them to unmute, and then you can clarify their doubts. And once you're done with this, you can again click on their names and then you can mute them. How simple it is, right? Yes, it is very simple. So dear teachers, now I think you have understood how you can mute and unmute others and how we can run the classes smoothly without any disturbance. Dear teachers, to ensure that students focus only on the lesson when the meeting is going on, I've told you how to disable the chats. Let me remind you again. Click on more, then click on security, and here you'll get an option called chat with. But make sure you select chat with host only. I would also like to remind you how you can stop the scribbling. Click the green arrow next to the share screen. Select pictures, photos, and then you can share any one of the pictures. See, when the students write anything on the screen, you can erase it. And then you have to stop annotation. Go to more, select meeting settings and then disable annotate. Okay, so this is very important. If you disable it, students will not be able to write anything on the screen. I hope all these points are clear to you. Now to end the meeting, at the top of the right corner, click on the red end icon and then select it. And you can end the meeting and then click on cancel. Now tap settings, tap your name, then tap sign out and then tap yes to confirm. So successfully you have signed out.